Let's talk about the Five of Swords. If the Five of Swords tends to trip you up in readings or just when you're thinking about the tarot in general, you are not alone. 3 of you have already asked me to talk about this card, and I posted a question asking what tarot cards people struggle with just a couple of hours ago. So again, if this is a card that's hard for you, don't worry, you're in good company. Rider-Waite-Smith traditions often talk about this card as interpersonal conflict. It talks about wanting to win a fight even if you don't really know why, or a fight that goes well perhaps but doesn't really have a clear victor, or there's no real purpose for the fight. It's mean words, it's harsh language, it's grappling with truths without really knowing why. It's a messy card, and it can often really represent painful conversations or painful moments. But when we step back from that meaning, we start to find a lot more layers to this card. 5 represents the messy middle, right? It represents this tension point or this pivot point or this hinge moment in the middle of the journey where we are starting to leave behind something that we've always known, a tradition, an expectation, or in this case, a sense of truth or fact, and starting to open up our mind to new possibilities. Remember that swords is the suit of air. It's the mind, it's the intellect, it's communication and information and our understanding of truth. So this really represents a moment where our mind might be changing or our mind might be opening. Next time you work with this card, think about it as internal intellectual conflict or a desire for intellectual freedom. Where are you feeling caged in by an old idea?